All right, we are recording. Good morning. It is July 31st, the last day of July. Roll every day is coming to an end. I can't wait to see what Bill Stoppard's last video is going to be about. So far, my last video is going to be about last night I was skating with Andrea and we were heading down through the park and I saw this guy with this weird kind of fishing gear set up. Upon closer inspection, we realized it wasn't fishing gear. It was actually it was John from Contention Media with his drone stuff set up. He had his little controller in his hand with his phone hooked up to it, and the drone was flying out somewhere over the courthouse. We got some noise here. Hang on. Yard work never ends in the summer. You know how it is. So anyway, John was flying his drone. Paulette was there, along with his son Oliver, and Andrea got to meet him, and that was really cool. But the thing that we decided to do some skate videos, have the drone chase us, follow us around a little bit. We'll see how that came out. And unfortunately, I did get a little bit of a bite from the pavement. I tried to power stop, which is fine except for the fact that I don't know how to power stop. Power slide thing, like one of those quick Bill Stoppard movements. I don't know how to do that. I'm not that good at it, so I hit the ground. Don't know what I was thinking. So no, we have not been able to do the ride every day, roll every day challenge, simply due to the fact that it has been well above, I don't want to say above normal temperatures, but even today it's pointed towards the 90s, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so you get hot, sweaty, and tired, and it's just like, ugh, who wants to do that? You gotta take a shower. I mean, yeah, no workouts is supposed to get sweaty, but sometimes you just want to go out and have some fun. So, one of the things that I'm doing today is, John asked me if I wanted to try out this device. This interesting pistol grip thing. Some kind of gimbal thing. I'm not sure what you call it. It's the DJI Osmo. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. It's electronic, battery activated, gyroscopic servo mechanism thing that's supposed to keep it very tight so you can't see it. If you see here, like, I can do all these twists and turns with it, and it, for the most part, nope, it tries to compensate. And gives you a pretty stable image, which is great. Really nice. I would love to get one of these at the end of a selfie stick, especially because you do a lot of rotating, turning motion like this. And it's cool, you can just set it right there and it just remains frozen there. So when you see in SkateChat videos where the image is rotating real quick, it's because I'm, doing this. There's none of that with this. Look at that. I get almost 180 degrees of rotational force, rotational direction, I don't know, before the camera starts to move, which is great. So you should get a very smooth, very happy image. But it's on the end of my arm, not at the end of a selfie stick. So you get this really close view of me, which is not what I prefer. I want to see like this, I want to see the skates, I want to see the view that you can get overall. One neat thing you can do is kind of just turn it upside down, and then you get like this nice, steady, low to the ground cam view. Now I'm really rocking right now, and that thing is just staying nice and steady. Look at that. And then I just set it wherever I want in the 3D space, and it hangs right there, right where I keep it. Which is really cool. It's got a bunch of other controls and things on it that I'm not really sure how they operate, but bicyclists, cars, I'm not really sure. I mean, one's like a joystick, so you can move. Oops, I hit a hole there. One's a joystick device, so you can like sort of move the thing around back and forth, get it where you want it. If you double tap with the trigger, it'll bring it to center, and then you can just readjust it with the controls there. You can set it up with an app so that you've got recording functions on these buttons here. Where's it going? Why is it going all the way over there? It just all of a sudden decides it's going to go over there. I don't know what that's about, but I think it's amazing that this kind of technology exists. Just like I think drones are amazing. I think the fact that I remember reading about them, I don't know, 15 years ago, back in the early 2000s, and you know, just the hobbyists and the people that were using them, and I never thought that they would have a practical use, because I never thought that there's enough battery technology was different then, the electronics were different then. It was hard to imagine that drones would be as advanced as they are these days, but they are. And John's a nut about that. He loves the drones. And I will link to his channel. Let's get up this hill. This thing is just staying rock solid. I can't believe it. There's got to be a version, maybe it's even in the app, because I didn't download the app, but maybe there's a version that has tracking software that will lock onto your face or whatever your target is. And see there, I just did a 180 and the camera is adjusting. It's like, I didn't really like that. It was like, wait a second, we're now facing the opposite direction. Indeed we are. But you know, I'd imagine they've got software that will track an image for you, and then you can do like let me get this centered. Do like a situation where you can follow that truck, and you can see like the incredible stability of it. My only concern is the fact that it's using my cell phone as a camera, right? So a lot of people do this, but this camera, not the best, especially the selfie cameras. Selfie cameras are usually, the forward-facing cameras, usually lower resolution. So you're not getting the best as you would get from the back camera. That's usually your main workhorse when it comes to taking photos and shooting videos. I like to use a GoPro. Yeah. And stick. I love the camera angle on it. I love that it gets 60 frames per second. I love that it's 1080p. I think it actually goes higher than that. But this camera doesn't do that. This one right here, not that good. I guess it's good for if you wanted to, you know, see me face to face. I guess that works. But even still, it's just. Also, the fact that camera batteries, phone batteries, cell phone batteries don't last that long. This one, I don't know how long I can get out of it. I know the GoPro lasts several hours, and I've got an SD card in there that will shoot enough video for several hours. It'll last a long time. Cell phone can't do that. But maybe they can. I'm sure they make one of these for a GoPro that you can just hook it up, or really any action cam. I'm sure they've got plenty of stuff like that. The other part on this that I kind of puts me off is that the thing is $300. So I've got a death grip on it. Praying to God I don't fall. You know, occasionally that's what happens. But, yeah. Praying to God I don't fall here. That would be bad. Either way, it's amazing to get this opportunity. I really thank John for that. Let's try out something new and something cool. Something to make the SkateChat a little more interesting and a little better looking in terms of stability. Except for the fact that you can't see anything except me. Because the angle's not enough of a viewing angle, and it's too close. It's too close. Yeah. But anyway, beautiful day out. The weather has been insane so far this summer. July is usually a very dry month, a very hot month, and so far it has been a very wet month because it's been raining, and not just like raining, but like really raining cats and dogs. You can see the debris here. We've had several storms, tornado warnings, stuff that is not usual to this region, which is all attributable to the myth of climate change. Fake news. You know, that is what it is, but truth is it's been crazy as far as weather goes this year. And you know, just deal with it. So some days you get quarter-sized hail falling from the sky. Other days you get temperatures in the mid-90s. It's hard to want to exercise on a day like that. In fact, it's dangerous to exercise on a day like that. But, you know, we make do. Yeah, just do a quick fun little that's cool. No, get off my boobs. There we go. Stop focusing on my boobs. Eyes up here, pal. Eyes up here. So anyway, I'm going to cut this video short. Should be a nice... Maybe I can edit it down. Cut out some of the less interesting parts. Or I'll just run it as is. Either way. It's been a good time. A good opportunity to get out here. And, you know, I wish I could have done the whole ride every day thing, but like I said, you know, weather's been crazy. Rode most of the days, you know? Can't complain about that. Sticks. So, really can't complain. Maybe 10 days. Nah, 15, let's say 15, about half the month. Let's say 15 days of riding, I don't know. Because we didn't keep track. We really did not keep track. I didn't video every single day. Like Bill. That's after you, Bill, because that's crazy. Every single day? Wow. Yeah, this is just the thing. Look at this excellent view here of the river. And that is so smooth. That is so stable. That looks really good. And that's the nice thing about the GoPro on the end of the selfie stick, is it's got a little bit of flex and tension in that metal bar that keeps some of the lateral forces horizontal up and down motion, because this doesn't have that. This is a nice view over here. Heading into the bridge. But anyway, let's get this centered. Centered on me. A little bit of fidgeting and fussing with it. A little bit more than I'd like. And that's another thing, is the fact that, you know, because the viewing angle isn't so wide, you can't really, like with the GoPro, I can just kind of just aim and hope for the best. Just point wherever I want it to look, and I know it's probably going to get a pretty good view of whatever I'm aiming at. But with this, I don't know what it's aiming at. It could be pointed straight down. You'd never know until you got back and you edited the video and found out, hey, you just shot a whole video of the ground. Good job. So, you know, without being able to see at least a little bit of what's going on around you on your camera. But, so, that's it for today. Gonna wrap it up. Shut it down. Cut it. That's the other thing here. The other real quick problem here is I'm kind of looking like Cybergirl here, because I got this thing here with the camera or with the cell phone. That's a lot of gear right there. And then I got the chest mount, and then I got my phone, my other phone in my other pocket, recording the lapel mic there. Lavalier mic, lapel mic, whatever you want to call it, so that I can get the audio without too much noise. Cybergirl, I'm here from the internet. I'm here to save you from the internet. And that's just way too much gear for me to want to carry around all the time. It's way too much stuff to plug in and make sure it's charged. I like to be able to just get out there and go. Alright, so the first video, the cell phone just told me that it reached its limit for that one. That's what happens, right? GoPro doesn't do that. GoPro just keeps going. Really, any action camera that's worth its salt is going to record to the capacity, ow, of the SD card. That was low ridge. But can't expect that from a cell phone, can you? Anyway, good night. Good morning, actually. Godspeed.